welcome back, everyone. We have Peloton Minerals Corp. It trades on the OTCQB under the symbol PMCCF and on the CSE under the symbol PMC. It is an exploration company with a portfolio that includes the North Elko Lithium Project with a significant lithium discovery, having recently been made claims on immediate adjacent to the property by Surge Battery Metals, Inc. Happy to welcome President, CEO, and Director Ed Ellwood. Welcome to the conference today, Ed. All right. So, Ed, tell us a little. Thank you for having me. Yeah, tell us a quick origin story about Peloton Minerals.
Well, we've been active in northern Nevada for a number of years, primarily for gold exploration. We focus on the grassroots type of exploration for gold, and we're looking for the large size deposits. So that was our focus. And then in late 2022 and early 23, a company called Surge Battery Metals went and discovered a great big giant lithium deposit right beside us. So it took me a few months to get my head around that because we're so used to thinking about gold. But once we did, we started re-examining our property, and our senior geologist pointed out that two of our properties up there were littered with the same type of clay that Surge discovered their deposit in. And so we repurposed some data that we had. We had flown that area a number of years ago using a technology called hyperspectral imaging, which is using UV light to identify whatever kind of mineral happens to be at surface. We reran that looking specifically for lithium-bearing clays, and we got hits on both of our properties, which were about 6 miles apart at the time, and everywhere in between. So consumed with staking all of the ground that we needed to stake. We now have about 40 square kilometers. We're immediately right beside Surge Battery Metals. And Surge just this past week announced, or actually yesterday announced, that they had more than doubled their resource. They are now the largest lithium in clay and the richest. So here we are. We find ourselves right beside a great big giant rich lithium deposit.
All right, Ed, well, tell us a little bit about what investors should be looking for when it comes to investing in Peloton.
I missed the question, I guess because of the connection, but I believe it was about investing in Peloton. I think the key with our case, we're an exploration company. We're trading at the 10-cent level. These deposits are worth billions of dollars, and we're focused on identifying the clays, and we've proven now that we're actually in the same lake environment that Surge have found their deposit in. And that's important because these deposits form in old historic lakes or calderas that are full of water, and it's the water and the action with the water that leaches the lithium out of salts or the silicas and forms these rich lithium deposits. So that's been proven. We've done extensive soil geochemistry this summer, a lot of mapping and other things. And now we're getting going on our next phase of the program, which is an extensive surface geophysical program to identify the clay layers that we're looking for subsurface. And we'll be doing some shallow drilling as well this fall.
Wonderful. So what are some of those events on the horizon that we should be on the lookout for?
I think you should look for the results from geophysics. Also we're putting together a big drill program for the spring as well. It's also really exciting what's going on next door with Surge Battery Metals. Like I mentioned, they announced that they had more than doubled their resource yesterday, and it was followed by an analyst report that came out not maybe an hour or two later calling for their stock to go to $3.90 Canadian. They're currently trading at around 35. And, if we look at Surge and Lithium America, which is further to the west, Lithium America was formerly the biggest lithium deposit in clays in the United States, but it's trading close to $1 billion in market cap. Surge is close to 100 million, and our company's around 15 million. So we're the third driving ahead of us and blazing the trail. And so there's a significant opportunity for shareholders getting involved in our company in an early stage to participate in something that could be very substantial in terms of the United States, the supply chain for lithium for auto manufacturing and other purposes.
And we have a question from Jim asking, how is the infrastructure on your property and how far along are you from beginning development?
We're still in the exploration phase. Typically, exploration and a big discovery like this takes several years, and we're in the first year of that. Given the nature of these deposits, though, Surge, for example, has been able to explore very quickly, and very inexpensively, because you're looking at a bed of clay that goes for miles, and so you can drill holes, way far apart, as opposed to a gold mine where you're looking for a little narrow vein and you got to drill a lot of drills to prove it up, drill holes to prove it up. So we're active in that process. As far as infrastructure goes, we're nearby a mining community, Wells, Nevada, and also Elko, Nevada. We've got road access right to the property. If we need power down the road for development, that's within 10 miles of the property. And there are no other communities nearby, so it's kind of wide open territory, and it's actually a perfect environment to work.
Wonderful. Well, Ed, if people are interested in learning more information, where can they find you?
They can find us at our website, which is pelotonminerals.com. As you mentioned, we're listed on the Canadian Securities Exchange under the trading symbol of PMC, and we're listed on the OTCQB market under the symbol of PMCCF. All of our contact information is on the website, and I'm always happy to take calls and questions whenever someone would like to call.
Great. Well, this is a great intro to your company. We look forward to you coming back on and giving the full presentation. So thank you for joining us today.
All right.
All right. Everyone stay with us. We'll be right back.